Hello everybody, welcome back to Making Ritchie Rich. So we have a completely different video on this channel. Um, if you've been watching some of my previous content, you will have seen I've recently moved over to crypto casinos, and I must say it's probably the best thing I've done. I find it so much easier to use. Now, just to make clear, I am not being sponsored by any casinos or anyone yet. I wish they would. I'd gladly take their money, but no, I'm not. I've just moved over. And you can see I'm such a low roller. They'll not be interested. But I will have an affiliate link down below. So if you haven't signed up to this casino and you're interested in doing so, use my link. It would help me out. I think I get some kickback, and so do you. Not sure how it all works yet, but appreciate it if you do. Anyway, this video is all about what I found on the crypto sites, and especially the one I'm using, Shuffle here, is that they have VIP sections, and the more you wager, the more points you get, the more you climb up the VIP ladder. Now if I go over here and I go to view the VIP program, I'm on my way to silver. If we go down here, it tells you exactly what silver is. It'll get me a monthly bonus plus a bonus increase. Now I've already got a bonus earlier on today. I think it was like £5, maybe £6. Brilliant, for nothing, just for all doing wagering. Now, so what I've been doing over the past week or so is working on strategies and reading content and whatnot, trying to figure this all out, because it's all new to me as well. And I've came across a dice one, and I've been working on it a good bit. And I'm not going to release. Sorry, I've got a bit of a cold. What it is, just because I don't want anybody copying it and it goes wrong. So I want to test it a few times. I'll show that on the channel, and then before I'll release it, and then people can test it if they want at their own risk. But the whole point is I'm taking the risk here for you. But I just want to show you how this works. Now, I have my money in ARS. Now, ARS, I use it because I was told online that it's a great currency to use to bypass a lot of the systems, especially when I'm playing baccarat or anything like that. Then I'm able to go down to 1p bets, or sorry, if your dollar's 1 cent. And as you can see, 1 Argentine peso is roughly $1 or 1 cent, sorry. And that's what I'm using. So the game I'm going to be playing is dice. And we can automate this, and that's why I'm liking it. I've been playing around with a lot of the strats and conditions, and hopefully, fingers crossed, and it all goes wrong when things go live, that I've got it right. So I'm going to be starting at 1 cent, okay? So, which is this here, not 1 Bitcoin. Now, if we go over to here, we change this to BTC, Bitcoin. So that's what I'm going to be using, and it's 1.11, okay? That's the minimum I can get on this. So the reason I'm using that data is because I'm going to put it in there. And we have got 10,000, so we put 10,000 in here. That gives us this figure. And I'll add the link to this week calculator in the description. Now, why I'm using this, okay? This is going to tell me how much I can bet using just a simple martingale and what I'm doing. So I'm increasing 50% on my loss, my chance of 25%, pay 3.96. Calculate. That's telling me that I can go for 20 losses in a row before it blows my bank of $10. You know, if you're more, it'd be great. If you were doing this for $100, for example, and you want to run this, so we would just simply add an extra knot on there. But the whole point is testing these things out. That would give you 26 losses in a row, okay? But we're not doing that. We're only doing it with 10 today to see how much money we can make. Starting at 1p. And again, it's just good for one wagering. The reason that's why I'm talking about the VIP rewards, because for every dollar that you wager, you get 1 XP point. I think if I look, I think it's 1,000. So that's what I have to get up to. I'm 69% of the way there. And this is really good for that. So what we'll do, we graph this up, and as I say, 26 losses before we go bust on this. And we blow our bank of 10. So let's get it started. And what I'll do, I'll watch it with you for a bit. We're on turbo mode there. And what I'll do is after a few seconds, I'll put my timer on. We'll time it for about half an hour. Let me see. Where's my timer? There you go. Timer started. We're already up 17 cents. And I'll just let this keep, look at that, straight up to 30. I'll just let this keep running so you can see it in action. And I'll probably come back in about half an hour.
Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around someone? 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun?
Yeah, his baby said that they don't got a future like it burns. So give him something worse to kill his head with, make him forget somehow. Might be that another day she would have wished he stayed, but they're done. Sorry's won't be enough this time. Yeah, he's calling all his friends to get some action and distract him right now. He's fine, got Lucy on the line, let's get this started. Where's the party tonight? I feel good, nothing weighs me down. I can't believe my luck right now. Red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart, it needs a little kickstart. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Ooh, who needs a job to pay the rent? He's busy. Gotta feel free sometimes, right? What doesn't make you will only make you stronger if you believe what they say. Might be that another day she would have wished he stayed, but they're done. Red eyes while he said, don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart, it needs a little kickstart. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Just make it go away. Can't take another day. Yeah, his baby said that they don't got a future like that. It hurts, so giving something worse to pass the time. Don't you wanna have fun? Fool around with someone. Don't you wanna have fun? Never mind my dumb heart, it needs a little kickstart. 'Cause don't you wanna have fun? Don't you wanna have some fun? Don't you wanna have some fun?
I just came in right the last second to see that. So we've got a minute left. We'll let it run here. We had that big dip, but look at that jump for that £7 profit or $7 profit. We've nearly got back our bank, 70% of it anyway. Let's see how these last 40 seconds go. And that's why it's important. You can see how quickly you can get a run of losses, but how quickly it can come back up. So we'll get ready to go over and stop this. So we give it half an hour, so 20 more seconds to go. Here we go, the last 10. It's gonna beat us right at the end. And there we go, stop. So look at that, £7 profit. And that's why I was saying it was important, although this graph isn't showing me how far down that went. I wonder if we can go down here and see my bets. See if we can find where that was. Probably won't find it because it's probably, yeah. But important to have that. And you can see it went right down. We nearly lost what we had. And then boom, up to 7. So what you have two choices now. You can either, you could fault that 7 that you have, and keep it. So that means if you go back to 10 again, then that means worst case scenario you're only down $3. Or you can run it leaving that 17 there to allow you to go even further. So if we go over into our calculator, so we put 17,000 in there, just say that is. And we'll bring that back over to a water balance and we calculate it. We can now have, that doesn't seem right, 22. I'm pretty certain. Does that seem right? If I go back, calculate, it's getting 20 losses. So it's a good bit more, is it not? 22. So you're getting an extra 2 losses out of that by leaving it in. Been interesting to see where that bet was at that. So what do we go from? Not 4. So yeah, that's where we're at. I can leave it in, keep going. 22 losses. You can try and build that up. So say if, for example, if we had bring that over. We got 100,000. I know that doesn't seem right. Let me go right 10. That's where we were at. Making sure I've got these calculations right. Calculate at. Oh, it says we're only 4 bets. Huh? Right, something's not adding up there. I'm doing something wrong somewhere. So my chance is 50, and I just realized I've been pausing and unpausing this, so I'm gonna pause it again and then work this out. Okay, sorted it. I made that hard work. So 10, or let me see, where we got 10,000 is 0.0009, and we put that in there. There you go. And then we're doing it at 1 peso, which is this. And we add that in over there, calculate 21 losses. I didn't know what was going on there. I confused myself. I was like, have I been doing this wrong the whole time? But now we've got 17,000, which equals it gives us 22. So not much more. What isn't? A couple more losses, so you could keep running it at that. But it's a nice low risk strategy. We're up 7. We could run it again and see. I do have another one. Just for wagering. It doesn't really get you any sort of doesn't really make you any profit, and it just constantly just wagers, and that's all it does, and it'll keep you just even, with very little loss, sometimes a wee tiny bit of profit, and I can maybe show that in a different video, and it's purely just for wagering. But if we look here, in that half an hour we wagered 26,000. So if we have a look over here, 26,000. That's, it's in Bitcoin, but in USD, I think it's 24. There you go. So that's $24 wagered. 24 XP points. If we go over here and see how much we went up, probably not too much, but that was just for 1/2 hour of running. I can continue running it now and let it go. And what we can also check here, you can check to see, right, say if you want to change your base bet, because that base bet is actually wrong. If I go by here, I'm doing that thing where I confuse myself again, aren't I? Too many different currencies. Why is that in euro? That should be ARS there. This should be USD. But anyway, right, so we'll go with in the dice. So not 1. Right, and then over here, if we put in 17,000. Yep. Where we're at. I think that's what I done the last time. Calculate. Yeah, 22 losses. So we can go for 22 losses in a row. It would have been really, really nice. And there's a chance of losing is not 0.17%. Doesn't mean it can't happen. Does not mean it cannot happen. If we wanted a bankroll, for example, of say if you had $100 in there, that'd be 105 over here. So 5,000. I know I can't bet that much. I just need the figure. That's giving us 26. So you can see how quickly it ramps up, even up to $100. Like, you're not getting a lot more bites at the apple. Obviously, if they win, you're going to be making a cute lot of profit. But yeah, as I said, I'm going to be testing this a lot more before I release what I'm doing, the settings, because I don't want to be at fault for anybody, risking anything. I know everything's a gamble and that, but, just not yet. I'm brand new to all this. I've been working on it probably about a week or so now, tweaking it here and there. A few losses, quite a few lucky wins. So I've been quite lucky at times, but that can easily go the other way. So I just want to test it and get it running. As you can see, there was that big dip somewhere where it went down and right up. I don't know why this graph isn't showing, like, because we've seen it in the video where it went down, but this graph always seems to be a bit behind or something. I don't know why. Try running it a wee bit more, see if it updates. I just wanted to see how low that went down before it came back up. Is it going to show us? Oh, there we go. So that's where it went up, but it's not showing us where it went down. So there's a 3, dropped down to 294. I wish you could go in closer in these things. Let me see if I can zoom in. This graph, it isn't great. I wish I could. No, it dropped the way down. I think it was down near here. I have no idea why I can't see it. Probably because there's so much winds. But I think it dropped down to near we were -3, and we got up to 7. So it's quite good bit behind that we graphed at times. But anyway, bring it back in. Hopefully you're able to see that. Let me know what you think. As I say, I'll have the link in the description for that wee tool that I use. It's definitely handy, give you an idea of what you're looking for. And also, if you haven't joined Shuffle yet and you're interested, please do. I can turn that timer off now because we no longer need it. But yeah, hopefully this is the first of many to come. I'm planning on looking at other stuff, including roulette, the slots, some of the other original games. I've played around with some of them just to see, and so hopefully a lot more content coming regarding that kind of stuff. But until then, I'll see you next time. Oh, what am I on about? If you haven't given this video a like by now, do it. Please, come on, do me a favour. Helps. Trying to make Ritchie rich here, so YouTube can help with that. So give it a like. Appreciate any comments or what you think about this strategy. And yeah, that's it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.